The landscape of digital technologies is vast, complex, and it's fast-moving. Most companies don't really have the internal resources to solve all their needs on their own, and strategic partnerships is a potential way of solving this. Strålfors and Telia have been working together in a strategic partnership for very many years to digitalize the customer experience and to continuously improve the seamless experience.
Telian ja Strålforsin yhteistyö on kestänyt yli 20 vuotta pohjoismaisella tasolla ja Suomessakin noin 15 vuotta. Ja tämän hankkeen myötä yhteistyö laajeni Suomessa myös koskemaan digitaalisia laskutuskanavia.
Strålforsin ja Telia Suomen kumppanuudessa on kyse ennen kaikkea luottamuksesta, avoimuudesta, rehellisyydestä ja siitä, että me halutaan rakentaa kumpikin toistemme liiketoimintaa ja sitä tukia. Meillä on erilaisia KPI-mittareita, miten me mitataan menestystä. Tietysti yksi on aina kustannukset, että mitä kustannukset on ja miten me pystyttäisiin madaltamaan meidän kustannuksia. Toinen meillä on sitten KPI:na on sähköisyysasteen nosto, että miten me pystymme nostamaan sitä. Vaikka meillä on nyt korkea sähköisyysaste, niin meillä on kuitenkin asiakaskunta niin laaja ja iso, että siellä on vielä potentiaalia ja mä luulen, että tämän meidän strategisen kumppanuuden kanssa niin me pystytään sitäkin rakentamaan ja viemään eteenpäin.
Mattias Norén, welcome to studio. What is your role in Strålfors?
I'm responsible for Strålfors offering and our products, as well as the strategic direction for the company.
Erika, the Telia-Strålfors relationship feels kind of symbiotic. How do you maintain that kind of strategic relationship?
Well, indeed, Telia and Strålfors, we do have a long history and a very, very strong partnership. And with many Nordic customers, such as Telia, we engage on both B2B and B2C in multiple channels and also in several countries. And actually, it's a very good match with the customers and enterprises and organizations that is cross-Nordic and have a Nordic customer base, where we can have a centralized Nordic setup, local deliveries and local support where needed.
Mattias, let's leave the Telia case aside for a moment and focus on Strålfors' overall strategic approach to partnerships. What are the key elements in a good strategic partnership?
Sure, and I mean, to start, I think partnerships is absolutely critical for what Strålfors do. It's kind of what we build our business with, our long-term partnership with our customers, but also our technology partners and suppliers. And I think what we have seen is that the kind of key success factor here is three primary things. I mean, firstly, and very simply, it needs to be a clear win-win between both parties. We need to see that there's a benefit for the partnership, basically. Secondly, there needs to be a clear goal, communicated and agreed upon, and it needs to be something else than just a financial setup, basically. You need to kind of see that we should go for the ultimate service towards the end customers or build the best product in the world, basically. And then finally, I think what's kind of most important is probably kind of building a trust between the two partners. It's about the people that are actually working with the partnership, that they can trust each other and cooperate in a good way.
Well, trust is an important key.
It really is.
Erika, the market is rough for many industries right now. What do you think your partners should do or need to do right now?
Yeah, I mean, indeed. And, with these larger companies, most of their customer base is already digitalized. So it gets increasingly difficult to get to that last percentage. And, some of the customers, they will probably never go digital. And that's okay.
Yeah, I still get those envelopes with Strålfors on the back.
You do.
So when will I get the last one?
Yeah, that's a good question. And actually, I don't know. But I can say that Strålfors is committed to keep delivering physical print as long as our customers need it. And that said, I mean, we often join forces with companies such as Telia on strategies on how to move the most people to digital channels.
Mattias, this Smarter Communication Summit is about inspiring and sharing knowledge, as we heard from Lisbeth at the beginning. Talking about sharing, can you please explain to me your thoughts around how this Nordic approach can also be important on a local level?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's actually a really interesting question because, I mean, we are 4 Nordic countries that are in some way very much alike, but there are also some key differences between the markets. And we also are different far along on the kind of digitalization journey, basically. And having a Nordic approach to that means that we can take the kind of learnings from different markets, kind of see what worked, what didn't, bring out the best practice and the mistakes, and then optimize a solution for another market based on that, which I think is a kind of a really good thing to really ensure that we have the optimal solution for each market and each customer, basically.
Well, thank you very much for now. And let's return for a moment to the Telia case.
Seuraavat askeleet meillä on, että rakennetaan yhdessä tulevaisuuden roadmappia 3 vuodelle, uusista maksamisen kyvykkyyksistä, uusista kehityksistä Strålforsin järjestelmään. Eli lähdetään tekemään ihan roadmappia siitä, että mitkä meidän seuraavat stepit on ja sitten määritellään se, että milloin lähdetään niitä toteuttamaan. Et meillä on hyvin selkeä suunta, että tämä työ on jo aloitettu ja mitään muuta mä en olisi odottanutkaan Strålforsilta, että nopeata toimintaa ja lähdetään jatkamaan, kun hanke on saatu päätökseen.
Mattias, you seem to have built up a lot of trust here. What have you done right?
Yeah, we really have, right? And I know, in fact, that for Telia, we have a pretty great setup and a great solution for it. But to be honest, I want to kind of connect to what I said a little bit earlier here, that it's basically all about the people. We have a great team in Finland that have kind of really found their peers within Telia and are cooperating in a great way, kind of building a long-term development solution that really are optimized and set up for Telia's end customer. So, I mean, you said trust. It's about trust, people, and a great cooperation between them.
Mattias, according to your own website, you handle more than 1.1 billion transactions every year. According to the same website, you also offer the leading channel-independent platform and best practice digital solution. Why is it important to provide the leading platform?
Yeah, I mean, being leading is easy to say, right? But I think we truly can talk about us as a leading player in the Nordic. And it gives us, I think, 2 primarily things. I mean, it gives us the scale and the stability to really pour in resources and fund into R&D, building the kind of long-term best solution in the customer communication market for the Nordics. And it also makes us kind of the logical partners for the Nordic. Important towards customer, but basically also there's a lot of suppliers and technology providers and innovators all over the world that kind of feel that if they want into the Nordic market, we are the logical choice. This in turn helps us build a great ecosystem that we are kind of offer our customers in turn.
I also read on your website, Erika, this one's to you, about your values. You are accountable, brave, and committed. I like the brave value.
Yeah, that's good, right?
What does it mean to you personally and to the business that you are brave?
Yeah, I mean, we call it ABC leadership. And accountable, brave, and committed. Those are values that we truly strive to live every day. And I'm in sales. And one example of being brave could be to challenge the customer. We are pretty experienced in this industry. We know a lot. And sometimes we really need to really push and challenge them to make sure that they get the true value out of the services and solutions, and that they ask the right questions and draw the correct solutions.
Finally, now looking ahead, when we meet again at Smarter Communication Summit in a year, what has changed?
Oh, I look forward to that. The obvious trend of physical go digital, that will continue for sure. One thing that I'm curious of, that's the more practical and tangible and real implications on AI to our industry. That's something that I'm really interested to see where we are.
I mean, I couldn't agree with that more. I think we in some way have the kind of perfect business to really implement AI in. If I should add something, which I think that's kind of gonna evolve quite a bit in a year, I think we have pushed quite a lot in recent years to kind of the payments and open banking and account to account especially, and there's been a lot of buzz in the market and a lot of kind of customers and partners involved in this. But I really think there's more here, and I think in the coming year or years this is gonna explode. I mean, not only in the Nordic market, but I think on a European scale as well. It's gonna be transforming how we pay and how invoicing is handled and everything around it, basically.
And I agree very much. A lot is going to happen over the next year. Things are moving very, very fast in the technology landscape. Erika and Matthias, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.